Good, happy Saturday evening, August 17, 2019. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all had a great Saturday. My Saturday was good, and take a look at what I did today, this morning. This morning I went to an event, and right here in this photo is Naomi Andrews, and this is Julian Castro, who is running for president in the 2020 election as a Democrat. This morning at 10 a.m. I attended an event for Naomi Andrews for state representative in Epping, New Hampshire for Naomi for Epping office opening. And 2020 presidential candidate Julian Castro was also at the event. It was good to hear both of them speak, and it was a fun event to go to. I enjoyed it. Man killed, 2 others injured in Bedford crash. 1 person was killed and 2 others were injured when a car veered off a Bedford road and struck a tree early Saturday morning, police said. The crash happened just after midnight on Back River Road between Meadowcrest Drive and Camp Road, Bedford police said in a press release. 3 people were in the 1998 Honda Accord at the time. A 21-year-old male passenger was pronounced dead on the scene, and another male passenger, also 21, was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. The 22-year-old female driver suffered minor injuries. The identities of the 3 have not been released. No other vehicles were involved in the crash. The cause remains under investigation. Trump calls supporter whose weight he mocked at New Hampshire rally. Let's take a look at the video from NECN.
On Rogue, keep your pets happy and safe.
But while the Democrats rage and resist, that guy's got a serious weight problem. Go home, start exercising. Get him out of here, please. Got a bigger problem than I do. Got a bigger problem than all of us. Now he goes home and his mom says, "What the hell have you just done?" We are continuing our incredible movement.
Okay, and there you go on that video. When protesters disrupted President Donald Trump's rally in New Hampshire Thursday night, he took notice and sent some desire on his own, mocking one man in the group for a serious weight problem. But the target of Trump's insult was actually a supporter of the president, not a protester, and Trump called him and thanked him for his support later on that night. Trump left a voicemail from Air Force One Thursday night after the rally at Southern New Hampshire University Arena in Manchester, a senior administrator official told NBC News. Frank, a resident of Warburn, Massachusetts, confirmed to NBC Boston 10 that the president left him the message, and while he wouldn't play it for a reporter, he said that Trump offered his thanks. As that was happening, Trump stopped speaking and watched the disruption unfold in the mezzanine behind him, along with the vast majority in the Raycons arena. Several people walked toward an exit. That's when Trump made the remark about the man's weight. That guy's got a serious weight problem. Go home, start exercising. Get him out of here, please. Got a bigger problem than I do. Got a bigger problem than all of us. Now he goes home and his mom says, "What the hell have you just done?" Frank didn't hear that part, telling the Globe that he had tunnel vision in dealing with the protests, but he's not bothered. Arrest made at New Hampshire Trump rally. Let's take a listen to this video from NBC 10 Boston.
The Boston Harbor Hotel's Summer in the City entertainment series is one of the best ways to soak up the season, and this year they're celebrating their 21st year. It's free, it's open to the public, and let's be honest, there isn't a bad seat in the house.
Hey everybody, it's Ralph Michelson with NBC 10 Boston. I'm here at a Trump rally in Manchester, New Hampshire, and I'm here to talk to both supporters and protesters to see where the differences are and maybe where we can all get along.
Yeah, I just think that there's no room for discussion. Every time you want to have a good discussion or a debate, it's either their way or the highway.
Anyone who's a Trump supporter, to me, we are ethically so different that I wouldn't have them as my friends. Period. I just can't see anything that we would have in common.
This might be harder than I thought.
Lock her up! Lock her up!
And they're getting their news primarily either from Fox News or fringe websites. So a lot of these people genuinely don't know the facts going on in America, and they don't want to acknowledge facts. You know, it's pure demagoguery and idolatry. They idolize the guy, and beyond that, they don't want to know facts. It's sad.
I think they don't believe in most of what they protest about. I think they just want to fight, and they use issues as a vehicle. Because when you confront most of them on a specific issue and the details of the issue, they really can't defend their side.
It seems like each side believes the other is heavily misinformed. And they just can't understand each other.
Okay, there is part of that video. If you want to watch that full video, we will have a link for you on the Riley King Network Facebook page. Three people were arrested in connection with President Donald Trump's rally in Manchester, New Hampshire, police said. Manchester police said that overall the rally itself was relevant, uneventful, but they said they did make 3 arrests over the course of the afternoon and evening. Around 2:30 p.m., police said a man and staff members at SNHU Arena where the rally was held told police that a group of people were being disrupted and they wanted them to leave. After a brief discussion with police, the group went across the street with no further problems, but one man remained and refused to comply with police. That man, later identified as Peter Collins, 69, was arrested and charged with disobeying the police officer in conduct. About 20 minutes later, an officer directing traffic near Auburn and Elm Street saw a group of juveniles riding bikes on the sidewalk. The group continued into the intersection against the red light in a crosswalk while the do not walk light was on. The officer told the group to stop, but one 16-year-old looked at the officer and continued to move forward directly in front of oncoming traffic. The driver of a vehicle was able to stop in time, but the teenager still refused to stop and pulled away from officers when they approached. The teen was arrested and charged with disobeying a police officer and resisting arrest. Around 9:10 p.m., a police officer directing foot traffic leaving SNHU Arena said he saw a man leap over police tape on Elm Street and enter the police command post. The man, later identified as Spencer Gibert, 41, did not stop when police called out to him and began to run. When police caught up to him, he moved away. He was arrested and charged with disobeying disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Police did not release any information about bail or potential court appearances. Portland braces for right-wing rally counter-protesters. Portland, a city so close associated with liberal hypocrisy, it inspired a Parborough show. Portlandin braced for a rally of far-right group protesting left-wing organizers Saturday while President Donald Trump weighed in on the controversy. And if you want to read more about that, we will have a link for you on the Riley King Network Facebook page. And that does it for this Saturday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night and bye.